Greetings to my family and friends and loved ones. I got some good news today in the mail. And here's this package. This is really amazing to see my first book published. So I was a part of a collective of photographers about 15 years ago, and we got our work published in book form. The cover is designed by me. The back is also designed by me. There's this sticker covering it. So the name of the group was also something I came up with, which is VizualEyez. This is 2007, and since then other people have used this phrase. Just like my channel name, Global Zebra, is being used by others since then, although I've had it for, I don't know, 15, 20 years. And the name of our band, Kashmir, is being used by others, although we came up with it in 1989. And have an album under that name from 1991. But back to the book. So the back has been designed by me. It has a map of where there was an exhibit we did. It was there for a few weeks. So this is a camera. There's the earth over here, and a pupil of an eye, and then the names of the other photographers. So my work is a little different than what's in here by the other photographers, because what they have is photography. But what I have, my work here is political graphics, political art. So there's a homeless person here, flags, and so on. So my work starts here. Other than the front cover and the back cover. So this is some of my older work is from 2007. This is titled Xenophobia Leads to War. And then this one is titled Profiles in Racism. And what you can't see here, kind of hard to see, it says Arab terrorists or Latin lovers use racial profiling. And my artist statement, this is a mixed media piece. The top, this part, it's almost 2 feet wide, maybe 18 inches based on this. This is an actual parking sign. So some of this is found art. This is also found art. This piece, this target practice piece, literally fell in front of my car. And then this similarly, this private property, no trespassing sign also was in my way. It was on the road, so you see the skid marks. This is titled Religious Epicenter. That people who claim to be religious can be kind of very egotistical or religiocentric. egocentric about the religion, which is religiocentric, and to the extent that they will go to war over that to impose their beliefs and values on others. So this top piece is ceramic, is porcelain. So with this blue glaze, and then the we and the me stick out, the us stick out, like to emphasize me, or our way, or us versus them. And so it's like, the idea of no trespassing, these signs, I was kind of shocked to see the signs when I first got to the US in 1980, that there's such an emphasis on, this is my property, stay out, beware of owner, and there's a gun sign, and so on. So it is kind of opposite of the communal or shared approach of the global south or the east, or the places where I was raised. Like, the native way is to share. It's not about like, this is my property, I own it, don't touch it, get away from here or I'm gonna shoot you. And then the bottom part is like, at religious organizations, at the church or temple or mosque, they are constantly asking you to donate. And then lastly, my artist statement from that time is changed now, but most of it is still the same. So the experiences of living in diverse places, from New Orleans to Pakistan and Los Angeles to Saudi Arabia, are reflected in my approach. The work is greatly influenced by my teachers and by films and documentaries from around the world, and definitely music from around the world, music of various genres. Looking at a subject from the prisms of colonization, sociology, war, history, politics, reverse anthropology, and psychology provides images of these cross sections. They call it in psychology intersectionality. I'm greatly inspired by the poetry and music of The Clash, Fela Kuti from Nigeria. The Clash is from UK. Nusrat Fateh Ali Khan from Pakistan. Rumi he was born in Afghanistan, lived in Turkey. Iqbal is a revolutionary poet who was part of the independence movement in the early 20th century. He died in 1938, about 9 years before the Indians and the Pakistanis were able to kick the British out and gain independence. So that's Iqbal, and Robert Bly is an American poet. I draw from many forms of art which communicate a clear and moving message, emphasizing content over form. My observations and narratives are frequently about unpopular subjects and intersections of East plus West. They often examine what are the standards, or which are the standards, values, and measurements being used to define and judge the other. The other is usually the non-dominant culture of a society, the marginalized, the ostracized folks. My major focus is on issues of civil and human rights addressed through political art, poetry, and music, etc. I'm interested in the stories of people on the margins. So, religious epicenter and profiles in racism, the back cover of the book and the front cover. Please order this book to support the artist, VizualEyez 2007. And to end on this note, xenophobia leads to war. Xenophobia is fear of the other, so you become so scared of the boogeyman, you become paranoid to the degree that you see the enemy in many places, and then you go to the extent of depersonalizing them and dehumanizing them to justify killing them in war and call it collateral damage.